Alright, cool. Hello and welcome to PC or GTFO podcast episode 14. And with us today is, of course, Mike.
Hello.
Okay, great. Kyle.
Hello.
Erunno.
Hi.
Qarx.
Hello.
And someone else called Robert.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, the way this is turning out, I don't think I'll be able to do this at all this week.
Fine, go away, asshole.
Well, that's the end of the podcast. Mike has to leave. So it's kind of best episode ever.
Okay, Mike has left us, so let's start with news. Ghost Recon Future Soldier is coming to PC after all. So we talked about and bitched about Ghost Recon Future Soldier not coming out on PC because Ubisoft thinks 95% of their customers pirate the game, their games. So they would give us a shittier free-to-play version instead. And before we
please think of the children.
Yes.
I remember that.
And before we get all hopefully and happy about this, we must remember that this is Ubisoft we're talking about. What annoying DRM system will they implement? What do you think, guys? Kyle?
Honestly, I've just given up on Ubisoft. So, next.
Yep. Qarx.
Well, after, I don't know. It's just last I heard was something about like them incorporating a constant connection, or else it closes or whatever.
Well, that's how
Sounds
it's
like
always
Blizzard.
worked.
It sounds like Blizzard with Diablo 3.
Yeah.
It sounds like Ubisoft already, the way Ubisoft already is.
Mm-hmm. So, Robert, what do you think? What they will do with the
I
DRM?
think what will happen next is that they will put every single Ubisoft game that's, their future ones, they'll just put them on a tiny television screen in a deep dark cave, and you must go on some sort of magical, mystical quest to play it.
Well, either that or it's going to have constant, every half hour, your anus probing.
You were eaten by a guru.
To check if that is you.
Yeah. See, the game's gonna come with a special peripheral that it must give you a colonoscopy every single time you boot up the game.
Not every time you boot it, every 30 minutes. Remember that.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
Ubisoft we're
Every
talking
30
about.
minutes. Right. Every 30 minutes.
What I'd say Ubisoft will do is they'll look at, say, Origin or whatever, which we were talking about before the show, and they'll go, "This is working out great. We'll do that for us."
But they have that already, I think. Like Ubi Play
No,
or something.
and no, what they do is, that's what I was going to say as well. You can only buy Ubisoft games with Uplay points or some bollocks. So, yeah, Ubisoft are just a terrible.
Well, yeah, that's how Origin works now. You can only buy EA games there.
No,
So
I
far.
mean, you can. Never mind.
Yeah, you
You're
asshole. Shut
fuck
up.
you.
You don't know anything.
gonna murder you. It's troll.
So, anyone excited for the Ghost Recon game?
No.
Not particularly.
Not really.
Good. Yeah. Anyways,
That was
more
quick.
news. So, Kinect has finally got a date for the Windows release, and it's February. Very detailed. Yeah, so it's coming out in
And so
February.
$100 more expensive.
Yeah. Anyone thinking of checking it out or something? Yeah, Kyle, are you thinking about it?
I don't even have Kinect for the normal Xbox, so I'm probably not going to bother with Windows either.
Yeah. Robert.
Didn't they? Sorry. I heard it made it like less technically capable than the Xbox One, and it's apparently just not as good as it. And also, it's a waste
No.
of fucking time because fuck that. Really? I had heard that.
No.
Alright.
That'd be disappointing.
They keep thinking of unlocking more functionality on Kinect, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
No.
I just don't think it's powerful enough. It already has too much lag, at least from what I hear from other people that have it.
Yeah. Anyways, Robert is gonna tell us about Rocksmith and what's happened with it. Go ahead, Robert.
Well, I believe they've announced the release date in the US or North America, but there isn't a UK/PAL release date. There is one gigantic reason for that. Ubisoft are giant douchebags.
What?
Say it isn't so. No, when when they announced Rocksmith and here's the brand, here's the game, they were contacted by a band in the UK called Rocksmith. Now they said to Ubisoft, they said, "Look, guys, we have the copyright or the trademark to the name Rocksmith here in the UK, and we'll gladly let you, use it for the game, whatever." And you'd expect, say, "Oh, thanks, guys, that saved us a lot of money. We were going to buy it off you, or God, we're going to sue you." Ubisoft decided to sue them. They just turned around and slapped them with, I think, denial of service, or what's it called, cease and desist order sort of thing. Basically saying that they stole the copyright or they're infringing on their copyright that they don't actually own.
Huh?
So now the band are like, well, fuck you, Ubisoft. So Rocksmith isn't intended to be released in the UK and Ireland for the foreseeable future, and I presume the rest of the PAL territory as well.
Yeah,
Well,
we
that's
can
just
still
plain
import
garbage.
it, I think.
Sorry.
We can still import it, I think.
I think there's region. There's the region locking. It's Ubisoft, so they'll probably They'll probably introduce some sort of region locking crap.
Well, we can
just for this game,
We can get it from Europe also, like France.
No, I don't. I think they have a European copyright as well. I think the band. I think that was the issue, was that they had a European one.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was kind of interested in it. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Hook this up. Also, by the way, if there's any bass players or kind of prospective bass players like myself, you cannot use a bass guitar with it. You have to use an electric guitar or I think an acoustic guitar with the plug.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's disappointing.
It is incredibly disappointing as well because I was kind of looking forward to it. Yep.
Yeah.
And sorry, I just asked if anybody's heard of anything. Wasn't there another game that was at E3? I think I remember seeing someone like Spoony playing it, like the same sort of thing. No, there was another game. Six String, yeah, Hero of the Guitar. Or something like that.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Rise. Oh, you mean, like
Rise of the Six String, yeah. I haven't heard
Power,
any of that.
Power. I think it was like Power Gig, Rise of the Sixth String.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember
haven't heard
seeing
any of
like. Oh, the only thing I've heard of it was I think it was on Review a Day where Birdman was saying it was the. He was talking about how he was the worst. He was saying that it was the worst rhythm game he's ever played or something like that.
Birdman.
Yeah. Anyways, more news. Bungie, Razer, and GOG.com or goodoldgames.com, and even Obama administration are against SOPA and PIPA. So that's some good news from you, and some more news from the same thing. Before SOPA dies out eventually, Entertainment Software Association pulls support of it, and the Entertainment Software Association consists of things like companies like EA, Activision, and all other companies, I think, gaming companies. So it pulled its support. And do you think, guys, it's because they saw it die out and they just don't want the bad reputation?
Kaspersky Lab, the company that makes Kaspersky antivirus, left ESA because they didn't agree with supporting the SOPA.
A few companies that are part of ESA said, "Oh, by the way, guys, we don't support it, but kind of have to for the moment. Like as under the heading of ESA, we kind of have to say it." But by the way, sorry, just before we get
Kaspersky actually left because they didn't agree. They left the whole organization.
That's great. Sorry, just before we get too far away from it, just looked it up. Power Gig Rise of the Sixth String actually came out in 2010 and was voted worst game of the year by many people. Sorry, thought I'd mention that before we get too far away from
it.
I kind of thought the funny why the ASA removed support or why SOPA is actually gone now is, as you probably know, the blackout, the internet blackout, which things that Wikipedia and Reddit and a lot of other sites basically shut down the websites for a day, just to kind of say, look, this is what'll happen when SOPA goes through, or if SOPA goes through, I should say. And probably the main prevailing thing was idiots going, "Where's Wikipedia? Why is Wikipedia down? Wikipedia should be up."
Yeah.
Does anybody have, just taking over hosting duties, does anybody have any funny stories about the idiots around the blackout or anything?
This whole thing's just
Kyle?
a goddamn headache.
Qarx, do you have any funny stories?
Yeah, Qarx, do you have anything?
Come on, Qarx, come on.
We're counting on you, Qarx.
You're my
Unfortunate.
hero.
I've been offline most of the time, but I was online just enough to see some of the blackout. Like I saw, the closest thing I saw was actually just on the Google main site. You'll see it's not there anymore, obviously, but it was the name Google was censored.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I do have a funny story, if you don't mind me saying, is that I posted a guide on my Google Plus. If you have a blogger and you want to join, look, here's how you do it. There's a few ways to do it. And some random guy, because I posted like extended circles and public and all that crap, some random guy had a mini debate with me, and he basically, he did compare the Wikipedia going offline for a day to mass rape gangs. Raping innocent women and children. Like,
What?
literally, not figuratively. Yeah. And then I said,
No.
I in nicer terms, slightly, I said, "You idiot, you can't equate this to this." And he basically said, "Oh, you simple fool, you. It's a metaphor." And I just said, "No, you're kind of missing the point." So, yeah, that was my funny story about the blackout anyway.
Well, that's great, Robert. Thank you for sharing that story.
I just wanted to say,
Funny story, Mark.
if he's one of 10 people who actually listen to this podcast, then kind of wanted to...
One of 10?
One
You
of
think
10.
10 people listen to this podcast?
Oh no. We're listening, Kyle. Oh no.
And unfortunately, real life is kind of surprised me at the moment, so I got to head
Kyle,
out.
I love
Later.
you. Don't leave me. With Herbis.
Later.
Well, we're dying out. That's why everyone is
I
leaving
think
this
we should-
podcast. This episode is shit. Anyways, we can
This
move on.
show is shit, man.
What? Come on, I'm the host.
rest
It
of this
can be
in
shit.
entertaining accents just for the
Shut
just to
up.
make it clear.
Yeah, we gotta talk about some different news. So, next part of the news is Origin is required for all PC editions of Mass Effect 3. So, what were the people reactions? Well, forum were full of messages of cancelling pre-orders. Do you think this is a good thing that people are reacting that way? And would you react the same way if you pre-ordered the game? Let's start with Qarx.
Yeah, I think it actually would be a good thing to react that way because like Angry Joe says all the time, corporations respond by sales or loss of sales.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
So-
you're Capcom. We're like, we're losing money. Let's keep doing this. This is fun.
Oh, look at all the silly gamers weeping. Cry some more, players. Cry some more.
Christ,
Oh, I'm gonna make a new Mega Man game, but I'm going to play it in my garage, huh? I assume that's what Capcom sound like.
Probably.
Erunno, what do you think about the situation?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that people react to this kind of crap. Although admittedly, the game is still going to sell probably like hotcakes.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't hurt the sales of Star Wars: The Old Republic. The slightest bit, obviously.
You think it's gonna be the sales will be lower on the PC version because of this?
To some extent,
Okay.
yes.
Robert.
Yeah, I don't really know, Herbis. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up, Rocky. I'm talking to Robert.
But Mick, I can do it, Mick. I can talk about games.
No.
See my game on the PS2. It's pretty good.
Get away from this podcast. Robert?
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Will the sales go down? Probably. But like, I'm not gonna buy it on PC anyway because one, my PC probably won't be able to handle it. So I'm probably gonna get it on Xbox because I already have Mass Effect 2 on that, and I'll do the continuation thing.
And what do you think about people reacting that way?
Yeah, fuck, it's not their fault. I don't really care. Like, honestly, it's Origin. It's an annoying system. It's EA being idiots, but really, it doesn't matter.
It's
If you're gonna buy
annoying.
the game, if your only gaming platform is the PC, then like, honestly, what the fuck are you gonna do? If you want to play Mass Effect, you're gonna have to do this, and I don't really get the point. EA are eventually probably gonna make or just see the light because.
Oh, if
Are
nothing
you
else,
sure?
they can just.
I
If
like
nothing else,
EA.
they can just
EA are
buy it
decent.
later.
Sorry.
I was just saying that. If nothing else, they could just buy it later.
Yeah, I think the press release from EA was sort of like, for the near future, it will come out on Origin, which kind of suggested that eventually it will come out on Steam. So
Doubt it.
yeah, I'm Herbis, me.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we can move on. It's kind of annoying that EA is doing this with Origin. You don't have to push your system. It only makes it annoying. Like, yeah, push your game on other system like Steam and advertise it there, and maybe then you get some people who would be interested in the system, your system, and wouldn't be annoyed by having to choose that system just because the game is only available there. Anyways, we don't have a topic, so let's go to Q&A. We have a question from some circle guy. I don't know, he's an Irish. It was a personal question, but I made it a bit broader, so we can all answer it. So let's start with Robert here, who's not circle guy at all. Do you have a penis?
Well, I'm wearing a mustache, so that's a disguise. So it might be me, it mightn't be. Do I have a penis?
Yes.
I think that's a deep philosophical issue I'll have to think about further. Really, I think the guy asking the question is asking, what's your emotional state of mind in today's crazy technological world, and how do you see the future, and what are your fears that in any moment we can be wiped out instantly, and the pointlessness of life, or it's just asking if I have a penis.
Yeah,
Which the answer is yes, I have several.
Okay. Quark.
Am I high?
Quark.
Sorry?
I said
92. I have 92.5.
Okay, Quarks.
Yes.
Alright. Surprising.
What? You told me you didn't.
Erunno.
I just
The
wanted
state
to
is
fit
yes,
in.
The state is ruined, Quarks.
Erunno?
I have some.
Okay, cool. Well, I have a penis and it's really nice. So, there.
I have a question.
Yes.
How's your sex life?
Quarks, you should answer it. Alright, let's move on.
To what?
Game's coming out next week and this week. So yeah, we're gonna do that now. So games that came out this week were Steel Armor Blaze of War. You can react if you know that game at all. And are excited for it.
No.
Okay, no one I guess. Next game, Battle Academy, Operation Sea Lion. Sea Lion?
Seed Lion.
Yeah, Sea Lion.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Sonic CD is coming out on PC. Is available on Steam already. Anyone?
No.
Why does it have city in its name?
Because it's on a CD.
Isn't that the name of
Yes.
the Sonic game on the whatever system?
CDI or something?
Yes. No.
Yeah,
See, it was on Sega CD or Mega CD in the.
Yeah,
in
so
your,
it's kind of like Mario 64 or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Next
It's
game.
a great game though.
Really?
I can
Is it?
bothered.
Yeah.
Is it though?
I could probably
Sonic
talk another hour
sucks.
about it.
Talk about Qarx. I want to hear more about it because Steam is having sale on it right now. Unless you're listening to this podcast, which means it probably isn't on sale. Qarx, go
Knowing
ahead.
Valve, it probably will be on sale pretty much constantly.
No.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's debatably it's one of the best Sonic games ever made. It basically takes the Sonic formula of just go from start to finish with multiple paths and with high speed antics, of course, and instead of it has the special stages and everything, but the twist is that you can go to the past or future or stay in the present, and to do so you have to touch a time post which says either past or future on it, and when you do so you have to excuse me, run for a while, and eventually you'll hit 88 miles per hour and go back in time or forward in time.
Awesome.
If you like, after you start running, you'll start flashing and.
Shut up, Robert.
Oh.
Go ahead, Qarx.
But yeah, you when the stages are when you're in the future or the past, the stage will differ, like I guess you could say slightly because it's the overall same structure, but a lot of the areas are different. But if you jump right into the future without going to the past and destroying Dr. Robotnik's time machine, excuse me, which is kind of a big part of the game, but if you destroy the time machine and go to the future, you'll go to the good future. But if you just jump right into the future, it's the bad future. If you create a good future, it'll say so at the end of the stage after you excuse me, after you pass the finish.
All right.
And if you although something that's interesting to note about it is that once you have all the time stones, which are collected in the special stages at the end of a stage, you'll automatically get a good future no matter what. Also, the third stage of each zone is always a boss stage done in the future. So if you create a good future in the previous two stages or collect all the time stones, it'll be a good future. Otherwise, it'll be a bad future.
All right, thanks, Qarx, for confusing the shit out of me. But yeah, that's great.
Well, I woke up. What happened? Qarx done yet?
Shut up. Next game, Mystery Tales 2: The Spirit Mask.
Oh my god, I love that game. I've never heard of it.
Okay. And the next week, Fate of the World Tipping Point. No. Mystery Stories Double Pack Mountains of Madness / Curse of the Ancient Spirits. What the fuck? Probably don't know anyone. Next game or expansion
Arthur
pack.
2?
Sorry?
Arthur 2?
King Arthur 2?
Oh, King Arthur 2, sorry.
Right, yeah, it's coming out too. Thanks for mentioning that. Because GameSpot doesn't have it. Thank you, GameSpot.
Why do you still use that?
Because I don't have any
Every
other
week
reasons.
we're like, hey, wait, Herbis, didn't that already come out? Didn't that come out like 10 years
We need
ago?
something to
Oh,
talk
yes,
about.
that came out.
It's the easiest way.
I have a suggestion.
Shut up, no. I don't take suggestions, you asshole.
We don't take kindly to suggestions around here, boy.
Yeah.
Oi.
Okay, expansion pack, Sims 3, Master Suit stuff. Awesome. Anyone playing Sims games here? No.
Yeah.
No. I said no.
Yep.
Next collection is Sanctrum Collection. Anyone knows of them?
Not really.
Okay, great. Next game, Weird Park, Broken Tune. It's a puzzle game and nobody knows of it, of course. Next game, Real Warfare and Real Warfare 2 Northern Crusades. Nope. Curse of the Pharaoh.
Just assume the answer is no. Just
Yeah, okay,
move the
okay.
fuck
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I'm just gonna name the games. Tears of Sakhamet. Nice names. Triple Play Collection, Fishdom Trio. Triple Play Collection, Ghostly Adventures. Triple Play Collection, Jessica Mysteries. Triple Play Collection, Jewel Legends. Triple Play Collection, Mystery Journeys. And White Heaven Mysteries. So that's it for next week.
What was that one in the middle? Sorry, I missed it.
Triple Play Collection, Jessica Mysteries.
No, the one before and after that.
Triple Play
Dude, I'm
fuck.
trolling. Just move the fuck on.
I know. I'm trolling you back.
No, you're not. You're just being an idiot. Move
Aw.
on.
Anyways, we can talk about the games we've been playing this week. So, what have you been playing? Erunno.
I have been playing this week Might and Magic Clash of Heroes, which is actually nothing new, but I just bought it recently.
Ah, so you're liking it?
Yeah, it's a cute game for its price. It's kind of puzzle slash, mostly puzzle game.
Mm-hmm. Quarks.
As for PC games, obviously I haven't been playing any, so
Why is
but I'll
that,
just-
Works? Why don't you tell us in a lengthy fashion?
No.
well,
I'm serious.
I'll just say my computer's borked and that's it.
Ah, great.
Now, what does that word mean?
Yeah, Rob. Go ahead.
What games have I been playing? Let me see. Battlefield 3. I played a bit of that.
With Mike.
With Mike and my other friend Connor, who's a douchebag. He's the guy who calls you Boris, by the way.
I know.
It's like, oh, that's that douchebag Boris. But also, fuck Connor. Just say that right now. Not Connor, who I think is on the podcast. Different one.
All right. So you've been playing Battlefield 3. Do you
I
like
played
it?
Nah, it's okay. It's kind of fun. It's like, oh, look at this. This is fun and wacky. I'm bored.
But it's a serious game. It can be fun.
It's not a serious game.
It's super
The
serial,
graphics-
man.
It's super serial, yeah. The graphics are even kind of cartoonish. I found anyway. Just how they're kind of, the colors are. Yeah.
That's probably the computer.
It was a gaming place computer. It wasn't in my house.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, I've been playing. I finished the game called L.A. Noire, and yeah, it's good. It's really good. I like it. I just don't like interrogating people because I'm like, oh yeah, I think he's lying. Nope, you're wrong. He's telling the truth. Oh, I think he's telling the truth. Nope, he's lying, and I don't have the evidence to prove that. But it's still the wrong answer. So I got pretty frustrated playing it sometimes. So,
That's because you're an idiot.
but still, I like the game, and I finished it. The ending was quite the ending. I was surprised by it. Yeah, I didn't know the thing would happen at the end, and I had.
What thing is
I
that,
thought
Herbis?
it would be a different kind of ending. I thought it would be like an American ending, if you know what I mean. Like one you receive sometimes after a massage, if you know what I mean.
Sad, disappointing ending where you're slapped with an arrest warrant.
Well, that's just you, my man.
No, that happened to you, remember?
Nope. I don't remember anything.
Eh.
Anyways, I also played Duke Nukem Forever multiplayer, which is
Terrible.
no, it's okay. It can be fun because I'm pretty good at it, at the multiplayer. But
No, you're
yeah,
not.
it's not too exciting, but it's okay. So yeah,
It's terrible.
It's just okay.
yeah, it's okay. Anyways, another game I played was Saints Row the Third, which is of
Just
course
the best
fun.
game ever.
No, no, it's
It
not.
is.
No.
Okay, it's not better than Kirby and the SNES, but that's
It's still good.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
the gameplay is awesome.
it's fun.
I played NBA 2K12 as always.
Which is
Got
apparently
frustrated
bullshit.
because I'm in the playoffs now, and basically I'm playing as 76ers against Bucks.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I know, but maybe someone there, at least me.
Out of the 5 people that watch this, our viewership halved while you were talking, while Qarx was talking.
Yeah. Anyways, so I was losing by 1. It was 1-2 in the series, and I played the 4th game, and at the last second I won, and the game fucking crashed. It was so fucking frustrated because the game never crashes when I lose. It crashes when I win. Why the
Does not
hell?
compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. Boom.
Fuck that game.
Reminds
I
me-
don't think the game likes you.
I know it doesn't
that
like
reminds
me.
of,
Nothing likes
that
him.
reminds me of the Angry Video Game Nerd review for Godzilla on Nintendo, where he's like, it's like you're about to win and then the game just pulls the plug.
Yeah. Something like that.
From what I've heard from my good friend Panda, that it's apparently kind of like Oregon Trail. It's just like, oh, your player has spontaneously gotten a broken leg or cholera. Or
You mean
something.
NBA?
Yeah,
I only had 1 injury so far in my player mode, so
that's because they're like, God, this guy sucks. We can't give him an injury. Yeah, basically, it has the director from Left 4 Dead just like, oh shit, he's gonna win. Crash game.
yep. Anyways, let's move on to the mod of the week, which is, oh my god, we ran out of time.
I'm just gonna say one thing and leave this in. Chappie is an asshole, and fuck that guy. It just felt like saying that. If he listens to this, then fuck him. He knows what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
I feel you, man. He's really racist. Just throwing that out there.
To Indians, not
Yeah.
engines, Indians.
Anyways, let's end this podcast.
I
with,
blame Qarx for everything.
Anyways, let's end this podcast with pimping ourselves out.
Herbis, no.
As always, Robert, go ahead.
Twitter.com/circle guy, twigs and wigs at blogspot.com, youtube.com/circle guys, and
Quark.
And
Yeah, you can always find you can as always find me on YouTube as Qarx the First, and you can follow me on Twitter at Qarx. And yeah, that's about it. Just about anything that I post will probably show up on Twitter or Blistered Thumbs.
You can find Quarks in space. Erunno.
yeah, you can find me as snakes on the
Tweety.
Twitter, yes, and as Erunno on Blister Thumbs.
Awesome. Yeah, you can find me on theho.com, which is my website. And you can find me on Twitter as Herbis with 2 S's. And yeah, I'm also administrator for Blister Thumbs now, blogs and forums. So I'm awesome.
Immediate the seconds following that decision, Blistered Thumbs died. The two events are unrelated.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Fuck.
No,
Anyways,
fuck
thanks
you
for
for
listening.
If you waited this late,
God damn it, I'm gonna just drop him from this call. Anyways, thanks for listening to this podcast.
fuck
and-
you, fuck you.
How did he connect that asshole?
I'm magic, you asshole.
Thanks for listening to this podcast. And yeah, thanks guys for attending this podcast. So everybody say goodbye.
You.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye guys.
What is that random?
It's Mike.
It's Mike's mic.
I think he's
think you can-
masturbating.
I think you can mute. Nice, like, he's not as good as you, Herbis.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, by the way.
God, that's fast, Mike. Slow down. It's gonna fall off.
He's got pretty good stamina, so to be fair to him.
And he lasts long.
Longer than you.
I know. With that speed. What is that sound? Does he have a chainsaw there?
That's the only way he can get hurt with a chainsaw. That's why I asked you to lubricate it.
Michael.
Ah! Just kick him from the call for a minute.
Oh god. Relax, Mike.
Rotate, left, forward, left, right, left, forward, back. Forward, left. That's how Mike does sex, everybody.
Oh, a new sound. Awesome.
Death to Herbis.
I think he's now using sandpaper on his dick. That's the
As we all do.
God. Not the skin, Mike. Not the skin.
Yeah.
See, he covered it with the skin of his victims beforehand, so he's fine.
And that somehow sounds even worse.
Hey, Mike. You suck. You gonna respond to that? Okay. Fair enough. Shut up, Mike.
Did he drop his mic in a... Yeah, did Mike drop his mic in a wood chipper or something?
Yeah.
Or did he just jump in there and had the mic with him? So he can tell us all about it.
So what's up, Mike? I mean, Robert. Or Mike.
Hello?
Oh, here's Mike. He stopped masturbating loudly with a chainsaw.
Why? How do you do it?
With a hand.
That's boring, Herbert. You gotta get with the times. Get us young folk. We do it in new and
Oh, is
exciting
Mike back?
ways.
Oh.